You think you know the Italian Greyhound, the elegance, the speed, the undeniable cuteness. But beneath that velvety coat lies a complex, sensitive soul that most owners completely misunderstand until it's too late. From their incredibly fragile bones to a bizarre Velcro attachment style that defies logic, owning an Iggy is an emotional roller coaster that catches even experienced dog lovers off guard. Today, we're uncovering the 10 hidden secrets that separate the casual owner from the true Iggy expert. If you want your pup to thrive, you can't afford to miss number 1. Let's start the countdown, but before we get started, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Number 10. The Superman Syndrome. Here is the most terrifying secret about this breed. They believe they can fly, but their biology disagrees. Italian Greyhounds possess the spirit of a lion trapped in the body of a delicate deer. They have long, spindly legs with very low bone density, making them prone to leg breaks from heights that wouldn't faze a Labrador. We call this Superman Syndrome. You will see your Iggy eyeing the back of the sofa or the top of a table, calculating a jump they absolutely shouldn't make. It happens in a split second. A launch, a slip, and a heartbreaking snap. It is a sound no owner ever wants to hear. New owners often underestimate just how athletic yet fragile these dogs are. You cannot treat them like a rough-and-tumble terrier. Your home needs to be Iggy-proofed with ramps and restrictions, because their confidence writes checks their bones can't always cash. Number 9. Dental Disaster Zone. Look at that long, elegant snout. It's beautiful, isn't it? But hidden inside is a ticking time bomb. Italian Greyhounds are notoriously prone to severe periodontal disease. Because their mouths are so narrow and their jaws so sleek, their teeth are often overcrowded, creating the perfect breeding ground for bacteria and plaque. This isn't just about bad breath, though their breath can clear a room. It's about their lifespan. Bacteria from the gums can enter the bloodstream and damage the heart, kidneys, and liver. Most owners think brushing is an optional bonus. With an Iggy, it is a medical necessity. You might think you can skip a week, but you are gambling with their health. Start brushing immediately, use enzymatic toothpaste, and budget for annual professional cleanings. If you ignore their teeth, you will face massive vet bills and a toothless dog by age 7. Number 8. Fair weather friends. If you dream of romantic walks in the rain or frolicking in the snow, stop right there. You bought the wrong dog. Italian Greyhounds have virtually zero body fat and a very short coat. They don't just dislike the cold, they physically cannot tolerate it. This isn't them being divas, though they are divas, it is a survival mechanism. When the temperature drops, they shiver violently and their energy plummets. But here is the secret owner mistake, assuming clothes are just for fashion. For an Iggy, a sweater is functional survival gear, and rain? Rain is their kryptonite. Many Italian Greyhounds will essentially go on a hunger strike or hold their bladder for dangerously long periods, just to avoid getting their paws wet. You have to be prepared to be a weatherman, a stylist, and occasionally, the person holding an umbrella over a squatting dog in a thunderstorm. Number 7. The Velcro Phenomenon. Do you value your personal space? Do you enjoy going to the bathroom alone? Say goodbye to that forever. Italian Greyhounds redefine the term clingy. We aren't talking about a dog that likes to be in the same room as you. We are talking about a dog that needs to be touching your skin at all times. They are tactile creatures that crave warmth and security, which usually means they will burrow under your blankets and sleep pressed against your spine. This intense bonding is beautiful, but it comes with a dark side: separation anxiety. Because they bond so fiercely to their person, they can suffer profound distress when left alone. They aren't independent. If you work 12 hours a day and leave them solo, they won't just be lonely, they will be destructive and miserable. They are professional lap warmers who view solitude as a personal insult. Number 6. Potty training nightmares. I'm going to be brutally honest with you. The Italian Greyhound is widely considered one of the most difficult breeds to housebreak. Period. This connects back to their hatred of cold and wet weather, but it's also about their stubbornness. You can have an Iggy perfectly trained for 6 months, and then one rainy Tuesday, they decide the Persian rug is a better option than the wet grass. This is the #1 reason Iggies end up in shelters. Owners expect them to learn like a golden retriever. They don't. Their bladders are small and their comfort threshold is low. You have to be incredibly patient, consistent, and perhaps willing to embrace indoor solutions like litter boxes or pee pads. If you punish them, they shut down. If you yell, they hide. You have to outsmart them, not outmuscle them. It's a battle of wills, and usually the Iggy wins. Number 5. The prey drive. Don't let the naps on the couch fool you. Inside that fragile body is a hunting machine with a 2,000-year-old genetic code. They are sighthounds. That means they hunt by vision, not scent. If they see a squirrel, a plastic bag, or a leaf blowing in the wind, their brain switches off and their instinct takes over. They can go from 0 to 25 miles per hour in seconds. Here is the secret danger. Their recall is often non-existent when they are in prey mode. You can scream their name, offer steak, or wave a toy. It won't matter. They are locked in. This is why you can almost never let an Italian Greyhound off-leash in an unfenced area. They aren't running away from you, they are running toward the chase. And tragically, they are fast enough to catch things, but not sturdy enough to survive a fight with a raccoon or a collision with a car. Number 4. Anesthesia sensitivity. This is a life or death secret that you must discuss with your vet. Because Italian Greyhounds have such low body fat, their metabolism processes drugs differently than other breeds. The standard dose of anesthesia for a 10-pound terrier could be fatal for a 10-pound Italian Greyhound. They are part of the Sighthound family, and Sighthounds have specific medical protocols. When you take your Iggy in for a dental cleaning or a spay/neuter surgery, you need to ask the vet, "Are you familiar with Sighthound anesthesia sensitivity?" If they look confused, find another vet. They require special monitoring to maintain their body temperature during surgery because they lose heat so fast. Being an advocate for your dog in the medical room is your responsibility. Do not assume every vet knows the nuances of this specific breed physiology. It is a conversation that could save your dog's life. Number 3. The picky eater bluff. You might think dogs will eat anything. Enter the Italian Greyhound. These dogs can be notoriously fussy eaters, turning their noses up at expensive kibble because the texture isn't quite right today. But here is the secret twist. They are also master manipulators. They will stare at you with those big, soulful, "I'm starving" eyes, convincing you to feed them table scraps or high-calorie treats. The danger here is a fine line between a dog that won't eat and a dog that becomes obese. An overweight Iggy is a health hazard. Their thin legs cannot support extra bulk. But a starving Iggy is also dangerous due to hypoglycemia. Owners often get trapped in a cycle of hand-feeding them roasted chicken because the dog refused dry food. Don't be held hostage. They are training you. Find a high-quality food, stick to a schedule, and don't let their drama dictate their diet. Number 2. Emotional sponges. We touched on their clinginess, but we need to go deeper. Italian Greyhounds are emotional sponges. They don't just observe your mood, they absorb it. If you are stressed, they are trembling. If you are angry, they are hiding. If there's tension in the household, your Iggy will manifest physical symptoms of illness solely from stress. They are highly sensitive to tone of voice. Harsh training methods or shouting will absolutely destroy this dog's spirit. You cannot break them. They are already broken by aggression. They thrive only on positive reinforcement and gentle encouragement. This means you have to regulate your own emotions to be a good owner. They are a mirror. If your Iggy is acting neurotic and anxious, take a deep breath and look in the mirror. You might be the source. They force you to be a calmer person just to keep them calm. Number 1. The Iggy prance. And finally, the number 1 secret characteristic that defines this breed, the prance. It's technically called a hackney gait, similar to a high-stepping horse. They lift their front legs high and bend the wrist, trotting with a rhythm that is hypnotic to watch. But this isn't just about walking, it represents their entire alien-like personality. The secret is that Iggies don't really act like dogs. They act like a mix of a cat, a monkey, and a human toddler. They perch on the backs of sofas. They use their paws like hands to grab your face. They talk with weird grumbles and roos. Owning one is like inviting a mythical creature into your home. Once you fall in love with that prance and that personality, you are ruined for all other breeds. You join a cult of ownership where one Iggy is never enough. So guys, owning an Italian Greyhound isn't just about having a pet. It's about entering a partnership with a creature that is half angel, half toddler, and entirely devoted to you. Now that you know these 10 secrets, you aren't just an owner. You're a guardian ready to give them the delicate, loving life they deserve. Which of these secrets surprised you the most? Drop a comment below, smash that like button, and subscribe for more canine truth bombs. See you next time.